up, everyone? Welcome to Damian Gerry Realty Group, and today I've got a really awesome treat for y'all. So what I've done here today is, in this video, you're gonna see me on doing some cold calls. Now, I'm using RedX, I'm using the Vortex dialer. Hope you enjoy the video, and if you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe so you do not miss out on any further episodes. Enjoy. All right, you guys, so this video is actually a little bit of a day in the life of a realtor. That's me, Damian Gerry. So what I'm doing here is I'm making phone calls. My day-to-day is literally from 9 a.m. till between 12 and 1 p.m. I'm literally here at this desk in this chair making phone calls the entire time. And it's super simple because my Vortex dialer goes one by one, number wise that is, which creates quality on the phone call so I don't miss anyone in between. Hi, this message is for either Ruben or Rosina. My name is Damian Gerry. I'm a local realtor. I was actually calling about your property on Pepperleaf Street in Marietta. If you don't mind giving me a call back, my direct phone number, 951-397-2050. Thanks so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is literally that simple. The biggest thing in this industry is literally just making the phone calls. You're going to probably make anywhere between 70 to maybe even 100 or 150 phone calls a day, depending on how hard you're working on making these calls. And, you're not going to get in touch with everyone, but the biggest thing about this, you always want to leave a voicemail because it's almost like a text message. Whenever that person has the available time to review their phone calls at the end of the day, your voice is going to be heard. Whether or not it's that person takes the action upon calling you back, that's their deal. But hey, at least you went for it. At least you put yourself out there and you did the damn thing. But the biggest thing here, you guys, is once again, just making the phone calls. Once again, I literally sit here between 3 and 4 hours a day, literally making these calls. I go for expired listings. I also go for the for sale by owner listings as well, because I don't want to leave any stone left unturned, because that's just me leaving money on the table to be able to help other people with their properties and selling it. I mean, that's honestly the reason why I got into this industry, is to help people out like this in this capacity and make sure that their properties do sell properly and timely. All right, this message is for Kelly. My name is Damian Gerry. I'm a local realtor. I was actually calling about your property on West Indian School Lane. Looks like the property did not sell. And I was actually wondering exactly what happened here. If you don't mind giving me a call, I would like to understand from your perspective exactly what happened. My direct phone number, 951-397-2050. Thanks so much. All right, so I don't know if y'all caught that, but what I did there was I asked, from y'all's perspective, what exactly happened as to the reason why the home did not sell. With this, I'm asking them to tell me what their understanding of the reason that the property didn't sell. And the reason why I'm asking that is because most of the time, what I'm understanding right now from property owners, their agents that they hired to sell their homes, this is Damian, simply are not telling them anything regarding the home selling, pretty good, why the offers didn't come through. Maybe it was marketing, maybe it was lack of exposure, maybe the agent just didn't do everything in their power to make sure that the home did sell. So now it leaves the homeowner literally scratching their head and wondering, is my home marketable? Is it sellable? What's wrong with it? Because this person told me that they could sell it and it obviously did not sell. All right, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far. Now, this video is more so a day in the life of a realtor, okay? So to be very transparent about how my days go, I cannot say this enough, okay? I absolutely love what I do with every single bone, blood, every bit of passion at all within myself. Now, the reason why I love what I do so much is because, well, I get to deal with different people every single day. Not just dealing with the people, but the situations. You see, for me, my personality, I don't really like a cookie cutter routine day. Now, the only part of a routine that I have of my day is calling expired listings as well as for sale by owner listings. That I do, let's say, between, like realistically between 3 to maybe 7 hours of the day. So from 9 to, let's say, 12 or 1, I'll go ahead and be on the phone. Now, towards the end of the day, let's say like from 4 to 6, I'll go ahead and I'll call those people as well, because at the end of the day, people are getting off of work. So it's really good of the retention, the amount of people that I'm able to get back on the phone is really good. So that's that part. Now, everything in between, especially whenever I have a listing going on, is super fun. Super stressful, but once again, super fun. So let's say last week, for example. Last week was insane. Every day was something different, okay? I went ahead, we've had so much different dealings with my property listing, and then having to find my client another home, and just all these different things will arise. And the thing that I really enjoy about it is that, once again, it's all different. So you can have your request for repair coming back and then find out at the end of the day that, hey, the seller is not willing to fix anything, which was our situation. So that was a surprise, because nobody knew about that was going to be the case until the request for repairs were done and submitted to the listing agent. And then, you get that phone call that, hey, my client's not willing to fix anything. Well, at that point, you have to go ahead and do your due diligence in making sure that your client that is selling their current home to move into that home, that now we have to go back to the drawing board and figure out the next home that we're going to go for. So with that being said, once I got that phone call in the morning, by 1 p.m. that same day, I already had 3 different showings for 3 different homes lined up for my client. Literally, in 1 hour's time, we saw 3 homes. She liked 2 out of 3, which was great. So at that point, we go ahead and make an offer on 1, it gets accepted, and we're good to go. So again, like, you never know what your day is going to look like. That's kind of the whole point of me telling you this, is you just never know what your days are going to look like. And I really enjoy it because, well, it keeps you on top of your toes, like literally speaking, on top of your toes, which is an amazing thing, because I'll know that, if you're working a 9 to 5, okay, you can go ahead and have a cop-out excuse all day long. Oh, hey, well, Jimmy's the one that did that, and Martha isn't responsible for that. It's not my responsibility, blah, blah, blah. Well, whenever you're in this industry, you're your own boss. So you have to take extreme ownership with everything that it is that you do, because the whole thing is that we're here as a realtor. I'm here to make sure that my clients are able to not have to stress out about this stuff. And because, like, really selling a home, if you've ever done it before, it is very stressful. And especially to homeowners that have no idea what they're doing, that's where you have to go ahead and take a lot of that stress off of their plate. So that's where they end up loving you, because, well, everything that you're going through, you get to shield them away from and just give them the meat and potatoes. You don't have to give them everything in between, because, well, that's just going to stress them the hell out, and it just doesn't make any type of sense. And then, you have to schedule your home inspections, you have to do your marketing, especially whenever you have a listing. The list goes on, you guys. So every day, once again, is super different, but it is super fun, depending on your temperament of I guess, what you deem fun. I guess that's my deal. But, that's really what it is. I got into this business to be able to help people sell their homes and also to purchase new homes. And what I found out about myself thus far is I really enjoy being a listing agent. I really enjoy it. I love the marketing of it. I love dealing with the people, the homeowners, that is. I like setting proper expectations. That is the biggest deal that any listing agent can do, in my opinion, is setting proper expectations for their clients. I literally hear about this daily from property owners that had a listing agent from their expired listing, by the way, that because the expired listing, for those of you who don't know this, expired listings are listings that did not sell in their term. So for me, I really enjoy dealing with those because I know I can sell a home. There's no doubt about it. But the thing is where the property owner comes scarred to me is they're just kind of bamboozled mentally on, can you, Damian Gerry, really sell my home? Because this other guy, Joe Schmo, said, well, I'm the best real estate agent there is, and I can sell your home. And in 6 months' time, he couldn't sell it. And that leaves that person, that property owner, literally left wondering, scratching their head, can my home really sell? Well, it can. And most of the time what happened is that the price was too high, marketing was not done properly, and the network there's just no marketing behind it. That's just the biggest thing about it. But that's where, for the property owner, a lot of times what I've ran through as well is that the property owner wants a very high amount, list price wise. Let's say they want $1 million for their home. Okay, cool. Well, let's say that in a perspective, it's all psychological at that point for list price, right? So you go ahead as a listing agent, I know that it's all psychological, okay? So if someone wants $1 million, let's say depending on the property, where it's at, blah, 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 well, I can go ahead and put that at let's say 940. Well, 940, let's just say for example purposes, that 940 is fair market value for that home. Perfect. Let's go. Let's put that thing on the market. Great. We have it on the market. We start in, let's say, 1 week's time. We start getting offers back. I go ahead and present them to my client, and then they end up liking the one that's at $1 million. Okay, great. What we did there was basically a bidding war. Again, example purpose. There's a bidding war that could have happened there, which raises that price $60,000 because so many people want that property. Then you end up getting to that price point of where the client wanted to begin with, and really your beginning becomes your end, which is amazing because you want to make sure that you do service your clients in the way that they want to be serviced, but also setting up those realistic expectations. It's all about that because there's so many agents that I have personally met so far that they unfortunately do. This is not me just talking like shit overall, but this is for real. There's so many people that want to be the listing agent so bad that they'll go ahead and just set not realistic expectations. And they'll just say, yeah, we're going to sell your property for $1 million. Well, maybe the CMA was done properly at the time, but there was something about it that they just said, okay, to the client, and they didn't put in that, hey, look, you are let's say you're like the parent company of selling this property, right? Well, I'm going to be the CEO of selling this said property. So you have to listen to me because I know what I'm doing here. And hopefully your clients are going to have enough respect for you that they're going to listen to you. And really, all of that comes at the very beginning of you both meeting. That's the foundation, because before you even get to be working with them in any type of working capacity, you have to make sure that you both are on the same playing field, the same wavelength, if you will. If you don't, then you're going to have them up above you and telling you what they want to have happen, even though that you right here know that what they want to have happen is not going to happen. And if it can happen, then you have to bring them down to the same expectation of level and tell them, hey, look, I know you want this price, but let's start down here and then we will try to end up here. Do we have an agreement? Do we have a mutual understanding? They may lower a little bit, and then after understanding where you're coming from, and those are the dream clients to have at the end of the day. So I hope this video was super helpful for y'all. I really do. I have more videos coming out, so I really hope that y'all watch them and y'all learn some stuff from them, and we'll take it on from there. But anyways, hope you, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope that you have a great week ahead. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Also follow me on Instagram at Damian Gerry Realty Group. You can follow me on TikTok as well, same name, Damian Gerry Realty Group. And be sure to like, subscribe, and again, comment if you have questions. Thanks so much. Bye.